Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, baby. We're talking about the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America, baby. Safe, secure, and my favorite, reliable. And we know NFL season is back in full effect, and we got action every single week with all of our favorite teams, favorite players, and what better way to add to the watching experience than by, putting a little bit of yourself into the game. And the best way to do that is with your promo codes, baby, which you already know we got to talk about. And the promo code is Moats for the new people out there. When you download that app, the beautiful DraftKings Sportsbook app, and you make your first initial bet of $5, use the promo code Moats. You will get $200 back instantly. It is an awesome situation for you and gives you a nice head start into all of the potential fun and potential, what we like to call success. So with that being the case, you see what time we are on. You know what this is, but I also understand at times you might get lost in the sauce. You might develop a gambling problem. If you live in New York, it's a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I do want to shout out the homie, though. Can we shout out the homie for a second, if that's all right with y'all? Because we did have an AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Yeah, we did, by the name of Chris Boswell. Shout out to the Bos, man. Being named the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week for his amazing kicking talents and everything that he put on display this weekend versus the Jets, man. Hitting out all of his extra points, then obviously going 2 of 2 on the big boy long ball field goals, man. 56 and from 60 plus, man. Always good to see Boz getting that recognition. And I'm torn because part of me is like, I want to see him just run the table and get that award every week and be Special Teams Player of the Month and all the other good stuff. But then I'm like, yo, I don't want him to kick it too much because I need us to be scoring touchdowns. But if it plays kind of like how it did this week, where it's like, yo, on occasion you can hit the long ball, but we still score 30 plus and it felt a legitimate 30. It didn't feel like Boz was scoring 15, 18, 20 of our 30 points. That part, I'm like, I could get around to this. Okay, I could be open to this. Just saying. But shout out to the Boz, though, man. Boz look good, a.k.a. the serial killer. You know what he's – that's what Coach T called him. I'm with you, man. No, Coach T was, hey, you see him, man. Dude don't blink. Dude don't get hyped. Dude don't get down. He just kicks. Just kicks. He says the logo, it doesn't matter. Every kick he makes, room to spare. Every time. You're like, oh, my goodness. This dude's special, man. Shout out to the Boz, though, man. Hard work definitely pays off when you think about the way that this dude, has stepped up and, hopped on that moving train. What was that back in 2013, 2014 timeframe, man, when we brought him in? Or excuse me, 2015 timeframe, when we brought him in. And, from there, it's like, dude has went on and become, the best kicker in Steelers history. He's obviously about to pass, Gary Anderson in terms of points scored and all that good stuff, man. But dude's special, man. Dude is special. The accuracy, the clutchness outside of the season where he kicked hurt all year, we have not seen Boz not look elite. We have not seen Boz not look like arguably the best kicker, right? Obviously, when Justin Tucker was in the league and he was healthy, we know, all right, those were the battles. But it's like, we look at this now, I'm like, who are we even talking about? Like, Boz is on a mission, man. 56 and then 60 center cut, plus room to spare 5 yards easily. That is special, man. So part of me says, offense, I need y'all to keep scoring the way that y'all scoring, okay? Defense, we don't always have to make it close, okay? But on occasion, we know it's going to happen. But, man, shout out to Boz, though. Knowing that you can hit from 56, knowing that you can hit from 60 down the middle, and it was outdoor. Want that endo. Want no endo. We outdoor. And we weren't in Denver. Some people hit them records in Detroit or in Denver. You're like, all right, bro, you in the dome here. Oh, and you're kicking an altitude here. All right, bet. Boz a mess right here from 73 out there in Denver. Don't play with that, man. All right? Do not play with that, man. But shout out to Boz, though, man. Definitely liking what I'm seeing from him, though, man. And, yeah. He gonna keep it going. For sure, he's gonna keep it going, man. But in Boz, we trust. So shout out to the Special Teams Player of the Week, Chris Boswell. Let's go, aka the serial killer.